If you think raising a child with your husband is hard, think about it again. How it's like to do it solo.
And here with us today is Lella Santiago, the author of Happy Solo Kit, the ultimate survival guide to solo parenting. Hi, Lella.
Hi.
You are a single parent.
Yes.
Obviously, that's why you were able to write this book. Can you tell us your experience about being a single parent?
I lost my husband kasi for a couple of days before our 4th wedding anniversary. So I'm a widow. It was very overwhelming for me because there were so many things that I had to deal with. First was the grief, and then there was the fear, and then there's the financial matters that you have to, because you know you're used to being supported by your husband even if I was working, but then having to handle it all by yourself, it can really get overwhelming.
I know. I'm guessing, did you have kids then already?
Yes,
because you have two.
Yes, I have 2. The elder one was 3, and the other one was turning 2. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Turning 2.
I can see that that's what inspired you to write this book. And there's this interesting line where it says, solo parenting was not a journey I took alone, but was a passage that you and your children took together.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell us more? And more about the book.
Parenting is like being in a tag team, di ba? You know, you do it, you decide together, but then there are times when you're really, really tired already. Then you ask your husband to come in and take care of things for you. O kaya, you decide on things together, so you present a solid front with your children. But then if you're a solo parent, there's nobody.
Right.
There's really nobody, even if you have your parents behind you. It's really just you and your children. So what you have to do, what I did was that I made them into my partners. It's like, you have to consult with them as soon as they're able to understand.
Yes.
Even when they're a little younger, like maybe entering the mga 7 or 10.
You're already able to
Yeah,
talk to them.
you make them understand the decisions that you have to face.
What are your struggles with raising your children as a solo parent?
It's the relationship, especially when they enter the teens. It's disciplining them properly. You have to be a cool and authoritative parent. You know, you cannot be always setting the rules. You have to make them understand. But really being a solo parent, you know, my view is really a very small portion of solo parenting. So when I was writing the book, I interviewed the other solo parents.
Okay,
so
good.
It's not just mine, they're separated, people,
Yes.
divorced,
Right. Kasi the background plays also parang a factor. No?
So I had to complete the experience so that other solo parents will be able to relate to it. Actually, in the ending of the book, my elder son, he wrote an epilogue. It's like a testimony to solo parenting. It's like he was saying that there was a time that he was looking for a father. But then when he was looking around, he would get envious with his classmates because they would have activities, school activities when the father was there. And then later on, he realized not all complete families are that happy. So when he looked at ours, it was me, my children, and then my parents. During his college graduation, he said, "This is my family. It may not be the same shape as the other families, but we're happy." Sabi niya, this is what we have been given.
And then when we get back, we're gonna ask you more questions about your book. Thank you, Miss Lella.